In this project, you will launch your advanced crypto payment gateway where merchants, online businesses can create their API key and integrate this payment gateway and take the payment. So right now, you will find that I have already done the API integration. If I want to create a API key, I can simply give the name. I'll say app and I can create my API key, and this API key I can configure in my website to receive the payment. So I have already done the API configuration, and if I check the analytic in which I will find all the status that how my API key is performing, how many payments I have received, how many error I'm getting in my API key. So far I got total 18 requests in the API endpoint, and you can see the total number of payment we have received. So this one is performing better. So what I will do, you will find that I have this e-commerce website which is running on a different domain. This is a different port, and this is our payment gateway which is running on a different port. So I have integrated this payment gateway into our e-commerce website. So if I want to make the payment and buy any one of this product, I can simply buy it. So for example, I have a little bit fun, and this price is in dollars. So we'll have the real conversion rate from the exchange before we making the payment. So I'll simply click on this, and you will find that it will take me to the checkout page. And here I will find that I can select the product and the color, I can select the size, and I want to buy only one quantity. So I can simply click on this add to cart, or I can also take this, the widget one. But I will go with this add to cart. Let's click on this, and here we have this checkout page. I'll click on this proceed to checkout, and it will take me to the checkout section. Here we have the option, so I can use my addresses, which is the same. I can simply scroll down, and I'm going to take the free shipping. If I want to take the standard shipping, express shipping, over shipping, I have to pay extra money, but I don't have much fun in my wallet, so I have to take the free shipping. So every single thing is good. This is the one I'm buying, and I can click on this continue. If you want, you can simply take the coupon code and you can get more discount. So I'll simply click on this continue to payment, and it will take me to the checkout page. So just wait, it's preparing, and right now you will have three payment options, three different network options. So you can pay in Polygon, Ethereum, and Binance. So I don't have much fun on Ethereum and Binance, so I can make the payment on Polygon. So I click on this Polygon, and it's going to give me the actual converted rate, the actual conversion rate we have on Polygon, the decentralized exchange. So we are getting the actual conversion rate. So right now we have to pay this much dollar, and this dollar we're going to pay in the native currency of Pol. So I'll take out my phone. So here I've taken out my phone. I'll simply open my camera, and I have to simply scan this QR code, and it's going to open my MetaMask wallet. You can use Trust Wallet, and you can simply confirm the transaction. So you can see here I got it, and all I have to do is to simply confirm the transaction. So I'll simply click on this confirm. You can see the fund I'm paying, and this amount is a converted amount we are getting from the exchange. So I'll simply click on this confirm, and the transaction is processing. Once the transaction will complete, you will have the confirmation in your wallet the transaction is completed. Now we are doing the validation, the verification. So you can simply click on this, and it's going to take you to the payment gateway. There you can also do the verification, or you can also come back here and you will find that your transaction will receive, and you will get the confirmation, and the checkout will get your product ID. And finally the order is placed, and we have got the confirmation, the shipping ID, all the details, the transaction hash. And if you come back here, you will find your transaction is created. And if you come back to your payment gateway, right now, the moment I will reload the page, you will find this request will go up, because there we have made the request and we have completed the payment. So it's happening. Just wait. Here you will find that we made 36 requests, because there is a multiple requests going for a different network, checking the conversion price, and that's what we are having here. If you come back to the dashboard, there you will have the complete details about the transaction you have got. So just now we have received the payment and it went up. You can see total 5 transactions we have got, and 1 is pending. You will find the overall stats that today I got 7 transactions, and just now the payment we have received from our e-commerce. So this is the amount we have paid, and you can see it's called thread market order, and that's what I have called. That's where I have integrated this payment gateway API integration. So I'll simply come back here. If I want to see the status of the payment, I can click here, and I can simply download the invoice, copy the order ID, or I can simply click here and I can open this particular transaction, this particular order which I have received. And you can see that this is the details about the clients. If I want to view the transaction, I can view. I can also check the invoice of this particular transaction, and I can share with the client, with the buyer. So it's loading, and this is our invoice of the transaction. I can simply download it and I can share. So this is what we have. I'll close this one, come back to the payment gateway. Now if you come back to the dashboard, then you will find all the details about the overall stats. So right now you will find that this particular transaction is pending. So the customer have done the checkout, fill out the details, but they haven't complete the payment. So I can simply click on this particular one, the pending one, and from here I can send the reminder email to that particular customer. So I can simply click on the send a reminder, and here we have this email. You can simply type or do the editing. I can click on this send reminder, and it's going to make a call, and this particular user will receive in the email. So the email is sent, and if I come back to the email, and you will find that here we got the email, completed your payment, and you will find that all the information. If you come back here, you will find the receive payment reminder. That's all you will find. So we are receiving the email successfully. If I come back here, I can simply send the transaction and the user can open and they can make the payment. So if I come back to the payment section, there I will find all the payment user are making with our embedded form, our e-commerce API integration or payment links. That's all you will find. You can simply explore that one. You can see that how many pendings we have, what's the paid one we have, how many pending we have. That's all we can filter, and based on that we can send the reminder. If I come back to the user, from here I can manage my customers, those who are paying with the embedded form, with the link, or with the e-commerce API integration. So you will find that right now we have these three users. So right now I got this 3 order from this particular user, this order, 3 order from this particular user, and this is 1 order. So if I want to explore about this particular client, I can click on this, and it's going to give me the complete details about the transaction with this particular customer is making on our website. So you will find that here I got the complete details about the clients, the money that client spent. You can see the graph, it looks perfectly that is going up, and there we have these 3 transactions he performed. If I go back once again to the customer section, then I can explore this one, $2, and from there I can able to manage the transaction we have performed, this customer performed. So this is how you can manage your customer. I'll show you the advanced part. Just wait, the admin section where the admin can control the entire process. So if you come back to the link, from here you can generate the link. So if I click here, you will find you can create a name, blockchain. You can create a separate link for taking the payment. And from here you can activate that which network you want to take the payment. And here you will have the option to set the price as a fix, or you can go with the exchange converted price in dollars. So I will charge a fixed price. I'll go with 1 pole on Polygon, 1 ETH as Ethereum, and 1 BNB. But if you want to take the conversion price, you can simply activate this one, and this is the dollar. So you have set $1 for all the network. You can simply give the title description. You can give the description. Let's copy this all, and that's what I can paste here. And from here you can upload the image of this particular link. So I want to simply creating this payment link for this particular shoe, but it could be for anything. You can create a payment link. You can select the color. I want to go with little dark, and I want to set the background white. From here you can say also get now, and from here you can control. So once you will take the subscription, then only you can remove this branding. Otherwise in free account you cannot able to remove this branding. So I have taken the subscription, that's why I can able to control the branding. And from here you can toggle and make it visible or hide it. That's all you can control. So once you are satisfied, you can click on this create link, and it's going to create this payment link for you. So the payment link is generated, and here you will find that this is the one I have created. We have already created a couple of payment link, and from here you can control. So if you want to see the analytic that how the payment link is performing, you can check. If you want to do the editing, you can do that. If you want to disable, you can disable that one. If you want to copy and share, and you can open. For example, this is the product we have. If I want to see the analytic part, I can click on this, and it's going to open the analytic of this particular link where I can see all the transaction happen in this particular product. So this is how you can create it manually. You can also do the API integration on a different e-commerce website, and there you can receive the payment. So you will find that there is one transaction and we got it, that one. You can explore that. If you want to take more payment, you can do that very easily. For example, if I come back here and I want to make more payment with this particular link, I can click on this open, and it's going to open into a new tab. Now it will give me all the details about the product, and it's going to give me the converted exchange rate. So I have to fill out these details. I have given the detail. I can click on this continue, and here I will have this 3 options because this is the pricing I have set. I have poll in my wallet, so I can click on this poll, and it's going to give me the scanner which I can scan and I can make the payment. So I have taken my phone out. I'll open my camera, and I'm going to scan this one. Click on this open with MetaMask, and here you will have this. Once the MetaMask will open, and I have to confirm the transaction. So here we are confirming, and you will find that this much money I have to pay. Click on this confirm, and once the transaction will complete, You will get your order ID placed and the transaction details will be saved in the analytical part in your merchant in the customer history. So you will find the transaction is completed. This is your order ID. You can view your transaction. But if you come back here in your payment gateway, there you will find all the details. If you come back to the spam, there you will find the recent payment you have made. That's what we have done. This is the one amount we have paid. So you will get this email notification. Currently, I'm in the dev environment and I have made a lot of requests. That's why it's coming in spam. But when you can add your own API key, it will reflect fine. So I'll simply come back here. You will find that we have made the payment. If I want, I can click on this analytical part and I can see that I have made the 2 payment using this particular link. So this one is working. If you come back to the payment, there you will find the invoice is got generated for this particular product and the user have made the payment. So it's taking a little bit time and this is the payment we have made just now. So that's how you can control and make the payment with the link. If you come back to the embedded one, for example, if you don't want to do the API integration, you want to embed as a form, as a component, you can do that. So you will find that we have already created this particular component. So I can simply take this HTML, JavaScript or React component and I can simply embed. Or if I want to do the API integration, I can simply copy this API key and I can simply embed. From here, you can preview, you can see the analytic, you can edit and you can disable. So if I want to create, I can create a new one. I'll say CAM. That's what I will call. I'll simply copy this one. And this time I want to set the price very low because I don't have much fun to show you the transaction. So I'll go with very less, this much pool. And I want to activate all these 3 different network. So I'll provide that one. Same, I will go with the BNB. Once you activate that one, now I'll simply copy this title and that's what I will provide here. Not here. I have to provide here. And here I have to provide the description. So I'll simply copy that one. And that's what I can simply activate. So I'll give this and activate. And here is the interesting part. So this is the embedded form. So after the payment, if you want to redirect the user to a specific page or you want to provide them a specific resources, you can do that. So for example, I want to take this, or for example, I can take this, the blockchain coder, and I want to redirect the user to this particular page after completing the payment. So I'll provide that particular link. And from here, you can select the model which you want to use it, layout. You can go with full card. This is how it's going to look. If you go with inline or you can go with the floating button, but I'll go with the full card. And from here you can upload the image. So I'll simply come back here and I want to upload the image for this shoe. But you can promote any product you have, whether it could be a digital product, clothing brand, whatever you have. This is what I got it. Now I can say get now. And I can simply control all of that. Exactly the same. Perfect. Once you're done with that, once every single thing was okay, now you can click on this create embedded. And it's going to create this particular one. And here you got it. You have created successfully. If you want to take the preview, you can click on this and you will come back to the preview section. There you will have the complete preview that how it's going to look as a card, as a button, as an embedded model. That's what it will look. So just wait, it's loading and you will come back to the embedded preview section and here you will have the full model. So here we have the full model. You will find that it's loaded successfully. This is how it's going to look in an embedded form. You can also go with the full. You can click on this. It's going to open into a new tab and see this is how it's going to look. You can fill out the detail and make the payment. If you come back here, if you go with the inline widget, this is how it's going to look in the inline widget. Or if you want to go with a floating button, you can click on this and it's going to be looking like a floating button. User will click and they can make the payment and proceed with the checkout. So that looks perfect. I'll simply close all of this open external tab we have, and that's what we have. Now what I will do, I'll try to make the payment using this particular one we have created. So I'll simply click on this, or I can do it exactly from here. So if I want to do it from here, I can simply provide the details. So these are my dummy data. I can click on this continue, and now here we'll have the option. I can also make in the separate page. So let's do in the separate page. So this is how it's going to look. Let me quickly make the payment. Click on this continue. I'll select this polygon, and I don't have much fun. That's why I have taken polygon. So I'll take out my phone. I'll simply scan and make the payment. So here I got it. I can open my camera. I'm going to scan this QR code and let's click on this open in MetaMask and it's happening. Now all I have to do is to simply confirm the transaction. So let's click on this confirm and the transaction is processing. Once the transaction will complete, it's going to trigger the event in the backend and you will find the transaction is completed and it's going to give you this particular link like continue because the link we have provided. I'll click on this and it's going to redirect me into a new tab and it's going to open the blockchain coder. And we have received the email as well. So if I come back here, if I go back here, you will find that we have received the email. Receive blockchain. So we have received the email successfully about the transaction we have made. Now if I come back here, you will find the transaction is completed. If you go back to the embedded section, there you will find this is the one we have made the transaction. So you can simply click on this analytical part and it will take you to the analytical section. And from there, you can view the transaction. It's coming from this particular embedded form which you have used. So you can embed this in your website, wherever you want, you can embed, or you can simply share just like that as a URL. So you will have both the control. You can come back to the analytical part and you will find the transaction went through and you will have the complete details. So altogether we view 5 because we have tested in multiple mode, and you can see the one order started and it's completed. You can see the request we have made. So this will work absolutely fine. You can come back here in the recurring models. For example, if you want to take subscription, so you can create a subscription and you can share with the user outside of this environment, and they can have the recurring model. So you can come back here, we have already created here, and it will automatically take it. If you want, you can pause, you can generate the link so you can make the payment. So I'll simply create a blockchain subscription. I'll say, and you can say subscription. So you can simply subscription. You can give the email ID, whatever you want. I want to use this test one, and you can select the network where you want to receive the payment. So I'll go with this poll, and again, I'm going to select the very less fund, and I want to take this subscription for 13 days. You can pick the timing, year, week, up to you. After this, it's going to generate the billing. So I'll simply click on this, create subscription, and it's going to create the subscription for you. Once you have your subscription ready, now you can generate the link because you haven't received the payment. You can share this one, where you can manage all the clients, all the customer which you have in the subscription model. So you can click on this, and it's going to generate the special link for you, and this will be available when you want to take the payment from the user. So you will find it's generating, it's taking a little bit time because there is a multiple layer we have, and here we got it. Now you can simply copy that one, you can simply open into a new tab, you can paste the URL, hit enter, and you will find that it's created a new tab now over and over again. So here you will find that this is the subscription model we have created. I have taken my phone, I will open my camera, let's scan it. Let's click on this MetaMask, and once the payment will complete, you will get the confirmation. So here we are making the payment, just wait, let's click on this. Just let's load this one, click on this confirm, and the transaction is happening. So all of this transaction is happening on the real network, Polygon. You will find the transaction is completed and we done the verification. So it's also completed successfully. If you come back here, you have taken the payment, and that looks great. This looks great. If you come back to the payment section, there you will find all the payment which you have receiving. With the embedded form, with the recurring model, that's all you will control. You can let me click one more time in the payment section, and you will find that this is the payment we have received for subscription. This is the payment we have received for the embedded. And this is the link we have, and this is the for e-commerce we have got. And this one is also we got for the e-commerce. So you can take as many payment as you want. If you come back to the storefront, because we have included inbuilt website builder. So those of you who don't have the website, you can simply launch your website right from here, create your product and sell it. But for that, you have to take the subscription. So let me click on this, and it will take me to the storefront. I have already built my website, provided all the details. So it's loading, and you will find that I will have this 3 theme. I can pick whichever I want. So I have already launched my website. I have given my URL. I have saved it. And here you can control the theme. You can pick the dark mode or light mode. It's up to you. Whatever mode you want to pick. I'll go with the dark mode. Looks much better. And here we have all of this section. So you will find that we have this information for the top bar. If you want, you can toggle that. You can change the title, description. That's all you can control. From here, you can select whether you want to show the hero section or not. From here, you can control the headline. From here, you can control the image. If I want, I can remove it. Or if I click here, if I want to put anything else, I will go with the shoes. And that's what I can upload. And here, it's going to upload the shoe. Here I got it. Now if I come back here, from here I can control that how I want to look this model. So if I go with lock, it's going to reflect the lock. If I want to go with this shield, I can select that one. So you can do the editing. From here you can select the product. So I have this feature product, that's only one feature product which I can hide or I can display. If I want to hide this product, I can hide this one. I can simply hide the taglines, and here we have the description about the business, the testimonials we have added. You can click here and you can add more testimonial, you can add more FAQ, you can provide all the contact details, and you can simply save it. And your website will be live. So if I come back here, before I show you the live, if you come back to the testimonial section, you can come back here and you can add more questions, more testimony about your store, about the product which you are selling. So let's click on this, and it will take you to the testimony section, the custom review, and you can add more reviews. So right now you will find that I have already added a couple of review for the clients. So I have added this one. If you want to do the editing, you can click on this and you can do the editing and save it. Or if you want to simply switch the positioning, you can do that. So it's saving. If you want to change the positioning, you can do that. You can simply bring this down, or you can go with up. If you want to add, you can add very easily. You can click on this. I'll simply give me this name, and you can simply give the message, whichever you want, and you can give your 5-star. From here, you can upload the image, of your avatar, and you can simply click on this add, and this will be automatically added in the testimony section. Perfect. If you come back here in the storefront once again, then you will find it's going to load, and the testimony which you have added is going to reflect automatically. Here it's loading. If you come back here, you will find that this is the testimony we have added just now, and that's what is reflecting, testimony. In the same way, you can add the FAQ. So if you come back here in down below here, you will find this FAQ section. So I'll simply come back here, click on this FAQ, and you can add more questions. Right now we are displaying only 2, but if you want to add more, you can add. You can simply edit, or you can delete, or you can simply change the positioning. If you want, you can click here and you can add. You can simply copy, paste here, simply go over this one, copy, and that's what you can paste, and click on this add, and this will be added FAQ, and it's going to reflect automatically. If you come back here, and that's here you are in the forefront. So far it's looking great. Now you can click on the save. You will get this iframe which you can embed in your existing website. You can go with a JavaScript or React, or you can simply use the inbuilt website because you have taken the subscription. Because if you have a free account, you cannot able to launch your storefront. You have to take the subscription, which I have already taken. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here, and I got this special link, my view live. I can click on this, and it's going to open into a new tab, and you will find that it's going to have a unique domain name. So this is the domain name I have selected, which is a subdomain for my store. And you will find that here we have open our store. You can provide and design all of that. You can provide all the information about the FAQ. You can add more testimonial, add more product. I haven't added more product. Make sure to provide a big full length background image. You can go back to the shops, about, review, FAQ, contact. That's all is there. So let's try to make the purchase. I'll come back to the shop, and here you will have this tab which you can simply provide. So what I will do, I want to buy, let's say, this product because it has less fund and I have very few fund in my wallet. So I'll simply click on this, and it will take me to the checkout page. Now I can simply scan, I can make the payment. So let me open my phone. I'm going to provide the details. So I'll go with the same data. I can click. This is the product which I'm buying. I can simply click on this continue, and I will select this poll because I don't have Ethereum, BNB. I'll simply click on this poll. Now I have to take out my camera, and I have to simply scan and make the payment. So by the time it's loading and getting the converted price from the exchange, I'll simply open my camera. Here we got it. I will simply open my camera, and let's scan and make the payment. So I'll click on this open in MetaMask, and it's going to open my MetaMask, and all I have to do is to simply confirm the transaction. So here it's opening. I can see the detail and the payment I have to make. So this is the amount I have to pay. I can simply click on this confirm, and the transaction is processing. Once the transaction will complete, every single thing would be set, and I will get the order status. Every single thing look fine. So I simply find the order is completed. Now I can come back here, and I will find the order is completed. I can simply close this one, come back here, and you will find that I will come back to the payment details section, and this is the payment we have received for show now product. If I open this one, I can simply see the invoice, I can see the transaction, every single thing is perfect. So this is how you can take the payment from the inbuilt store which we are providing in this payment gateway. You will find that we are getting all this notification and the information is there. So that's how you can launch your own store. If you want to add more product, you can simply do that. You can come back here, and from here you can upload the product. So just click on this, you will come back to the product section, and where you can create the product, upload the images, provide the details about the product. You'll come back to the product, and you will find that right now I have added only 2 product. From here you can add it in the feature section. Click on this, and this will be also added in the feature. You can also undo the feature. If you want to toggle the positioning, you can toggle. If you want to do the editing, you can do that. Or if you want to hide, you can hide, or you can delete that very easily. If I want to add, I can click on this. I can provide all of this detail. I'll say product. You can give the description, whatever you want to give to your product, and I can select the category. I'll say new, and from here you can upload the product image. So I'll go with this user, and it's going to upload. From here you can select and the network as well. So I want to charge one poll is going to be fixed price, or you can take the dollar price. It's absolutely fine. You can click on this add, and the product would be added automatically. So here we have added, and it's not feature. If you want to add it in the feature, you can add it. If you want to do the editing, you can click here, and you can simply do the editing. I'll say new product, new. You can give any name to your product. It's up to you. So once you will save, it will be saved. Now, if you come back to the storefront, there you will have your store. If you open your store, you will find that these products will automatically go into list there. So if you come back here, if I open this particular in a new tab, you will find the product is going to list it automatically, and our storefront is ready. So this is the one we have listed. Now you can click and you can start making the payment perfectly. So now I'm not going to do it. I'm going to close this one, come back here, and that's how you can add product. Now come back to the notification. Here you will find all the notification about your account, the payment, the cancellation, the subscription. That's all you will find. So you can mark it one by one, or you can mark it all read. You can control the notification. If you come back to the wallet, from here you can manage your subscription. So right now you will find that I have taken the subscription both for the payment gateway. So by default, when I will register for the very first time, I will be registered in a free account in which I can create only 5 payment link. But if I want to take more payment link, I can take the pro plan or I can take the business plan. I have taken the pro plan. You can set any price to this plan. If I click on this, and from here I have this 3 option to make the payment. So if I want to make the payment in Ethereum, ETH, BNB, I can make that. So if I want to make it in POL, I can click on this continue, and it's going to give me this amount that I have to pay. So the price I have set is $99, and if you're going to convert this POL in $99, is going to be exactly 99. I can simply scan, I can make the payment, but I don't have much fun. So that's how you can able to take the subscription. And from here you can take the subscription for the storefront. So if you want to launch the website builder, use the website builder, you have to take the subscription. And I have already taken the subscription, and it's for 30 days. So it's a monthly model. So I have to renew after 30 days. Now, if you come back to the API key, from here you can create the API key which you have already seen. So we have already a bunch of API key which I have taken, and I can see how it's performing. We have already taken the payment. So I can simply come back here, and you will find the API key is performing very well. You will find all the stats, all the error logs. That's what you will find. And based on that, you can optimize. You can see all the requests we have made. If I come back here, if I go back to the documentation, there you will find all the details that how you can able to configure this API endpoint in your existing website. So that's all you will find. If you want to see the authentication, you can generate your API key and authenticate. You can see how you can create the payment, how you can set the appearance and customization, how you can get the status, list payment, customer, error limits, embedded checkout, designing UI. That's all you will have. So you can design the way you want to your checkout page, how you want to embed. So that's all you can monitor. So I'll simply come back here, and that's what you can control. You will have this option called user, which is your profile, and you can see all the details which you have provided, because when you will launch your business, you have to do the KYC. And there you will find all the details which you have provided, all the KYC information you have provided. If you want, you can change your password. That's all you can do. And this is the void address where I'm going to receive all the payment when the user will make the purchase and buy any product and use our link. If you come back to the chart, you can simply communicate with the support team or the admin straight away right from here. So right now you will find that I have already sent a couple of messages to the admin, the images, whatever problem I'm having, I can simply share with them. I can simply copy and I can simply send the message, and it would be sent. So if the admin and the support team blocked my account, I would not able to have the dashboard. Only this chat panel would be visible for me and my profile. So I can provide more document, I can provide more details about my business. And once they will unblock me, I can able to have the access of the dashboard, which I will show you. If you come back to the settings, this is what you will have. You will have the business name of your merchant setting. You can provide your business name, and this is the wallet where you want to receive the payment. This one is very important. The very first thing you have to do is to add your wallet address where you want to receive the payment, and click on the save. You can change anytime. You can simply toggle between this, that when you want to receive the messages. So by default, we are going with this. If you come back here, from here you can log out. And now this particular account which I'm currently logged in as a merchant, because merchant can be an admin as a merchant, both at the same time. So this account which I'm logging at the moment, it also has the access of the admin panel. So from there you can control. So I can simply click on this, and it will take me to the admin panel section. And from there I can control the entire payment gateway and check that how every single thing is performing, how the user are creating their payment gateway, how much money they have earned, how many products they have launched, what services they have taken. I can control every single thing. If I found out that they are doing something wrong, I can block their account, and I can ask for more details. So when you will come back to the admin panel, this is how it's going to look. We'll have our sidebar, and you will have the overall stats about the performance, the performance about your SaaS. So you can simply filter out the data, and you can simply check out the details. You can see right now we have this 2 merchant, total payment link is 6, total embedded is 2, total volume, the payment we have received is this much. You can see currently we have 1 free user, means free tier, 1 pro, no business, and total money we have earned this. And that's all the details which you will find in the overall section. If you come back to the merchant section, so this is the merchant where you will find all the details about the merchant. Right now we have this 2 merchant. This one is in free one, and this one is pro one. And this merchant was blocked earlier. That's why it's saying no more request. because this account is got activated and it's provided all the details. But if I come back here, it made a lot of requests and payment. I can click on this and I can explore all the performance, that how many transactions this merchant is happening, how many links it's created, all the stats I can check about this merchant, including the document KYC, and I can also have the direct communication with this merchant if I find out something suspicious. So I will find the overall stat. This is the name of the business, and this is where he is receiving the fund. So I can also control this one. You will find the business information which he provided. From here you can control his plan, that which currently is in the pro plan, but if you want to downgrade, you can downgrade, or you can upgrade. You can control that if you find out something is wrong. From here you can block this particular merchant for receiving the payment and completely using this for this application, and you can ask him for the document and clarification, and then you can unblock him. You can find out the document he is uploaded, so you can simply check the document. That's what we have in the overview. If you come back to the chat, from here you can see all the messages you have sent and the merchant have sent, so you guys have exchanged. If you want to send some more messages, you can send that. So I'll say I can simply copy this message, and that's what I can provide here. Hit enter and it will be sent from my side. So I've sent this one. I can also send the images which I want to have clarification. I can simply send that one. And that's how we can communicate with the specific merchant, this merchant. If I want to see the transaction this merchant is doing, I can simply see the image. If I come back to the transaction, there I can see all the transaction he's receiving, all the pending status. That's all I can able to find. If I come back to the links or embedded link this particular user have created, that's all I can check. I can also check the link, that how it's performing. I can click on this analytical and I can view that. If I come back to the storefront, I can see this user have launched the store, and you will find that every single day is active, how many product he's uploaded, the slug is not claimed yet. That's all the details is there, and you will find the details about the business. If you want, you can unpublish this store. If you come back to the team, right now it's only has one user. If you come back to the recurring model, so right now we have this 2 subscription. The recurring model is created. If you come back to the notification, you will find all the notification this particular merchant have received. If you come back here, you will see the details about this particular merchant. So right now you will come back here and you will find all the merchant. If I click here, right now you will find that this merchant has no link and he hasn't got any details. So this merchant was previously blocked, and you'll find all the details is provided. You can see the transaction, every single thing is empty. So you can control that one. If I want to block this particular merchant, I can do that very easily. So I can say, I need you to do the KYC verification. You can give any message. Okay, this is the message I have sent. I want to flag this, so I can easily able to communicate with this particular merchant in the chat, and I can simply block this merchant. So the moment I will do the block, this merchant is blocked. I can also unblock this merchant. So if I come back here in the merchant section, there you will find that this particular merchant is blocked. Now this merchant cannot use our platform. So I'll show you how the merchant will have the interface when he will try to log in, because its account is blocked. If you come back to the links, there you will find all the links which all the merchants have created. So you can simply explore and do the analysis. Find all the links, which is shareable link and embedded link. That's all you'll find. From here you can simply disable or activate. You can control that. If you come back to the product, here you will find all the product which different storefront have uploaded. So right now we have this 3 product, and you can see the positioning and the sales. That's all you will find. If you come back to the storefront, there you will find that how many stores got launched by the merchant. So currently this is the merchant who launched this particular store, and this is the domain, the subdomain, and you will find it's published currently. And if I want to switch back to the merchant account, I can click here and I can come back to the merchant account, because this account can have the access of admin as well as the merchant. So let's click on this, and this is going to take me to the merchant account and switch back to the merchant. And here I got it. You can see the payment, all of these details. Now I come back to the merchant account. So now what I will do, you will find that if I click here, you will find the details, the new messages I have got for support messages. That's all I got. Now what I will do, I'll simply come back here and try to log out. So let's click on this log out. I'm logged out successfully. If I want to create an account, I can simply click here and I can create a brand new account. I have to fill out my email ID and password, and after that I have to verify my email. Then I have to do the KYC verification, but I will come back to, and I already created my account, so I will simply log out with the blocked account. And once I will try to log in, you will find that I will get this message that your account is blocked. You need to verify your KYC. So here I will have the option sign out, or I can go back to my profile, or I can go back to the support chat. I can click on the support chat, and then I can simply talk with the admin, the support department. I can provide all the document which they are asking, and that's all I can manage. You will find that the messages we have exchanged, and that's all I can do. If I come back here to my profile, I can see the details about my profile and all the informations which I have provided previously. So if I want to make any modification or update any details, I can simply update from here. But I can come back to my chat. I can say that I have already done my KYC verification. Kindly check the details and provide me the information that what exactly I need to update. So you can simply ask question or whatever they're going to ask you, you can simply provide that. Now once you're done with that, you can click on the save and the message is saved. If you want, you can also exchange. You can send the document. You can send the document and they can review your document. I'm sending this particular image, but instead of that, you have to send the document. So once you're done with that, you can simply overview. Looks great. You can see the notification that your account is blocked. So notification is working fine. Now what I will do, I have to wait. The admin can review my account and they can simply unblock me. So let me quickly log out. So I'm logged out successfully. If you have forgot your password, you can click on this forgot your password and you can reset your password. You can come back here, you can provide your email ID and you can simply reset your password. It will send you a link and you can verify that. But I'll come back here and let me log in with the admin and log in. So the moment I will log into my dashboard, you will find that there it is. I can simply come back to the admin section and there I will find all the information that particular merchant provided me. So I can unblock that particular user account. So here I am. I can go back to the details. You will find that currently one is blocked, currently is active. I can come back to the merchant. Here I got it. Now I can see, I can click on this, the one we have blocked. So you'll find that all this details is good. I can come back to my chat panel and I can review the information he provided to me. So you'll find that this is the images I got it. And so far it's looking great. This is the images I got it. I can simply review it. Instead of this, it's going to be a document. And that looks great. Now I can come back to the overview. If I found that every single thing is good, I can simply click on this unblock merchant and this merchant is unblocked. Now he can start using our payment gateway. Looks perfect. If you want me to check, I can simply log out. I can log in with the same email ID and now you'll find out this time I'm having access of the dashboard panel where I can simply control all of that and I can take the subscription, see all of these details. If I come back to the notification, you will find that my account is unblocked. If I want to come back to the storefront, I haven't taken the subscription from this particular merchant account, so it's not going to reflect me there. First I have to buy the subscription, so it's going to take a little bit time because we have a edited model and right now I haven't taken the subscription, so I have to buy the subscription. If I come back here in the wallet, the payment billing, from there I can take the plan. So currently I'm in the free plan. If I want, I can simply upgrade my account and I can take the subscription. I can also take the subscription for this. So if I want to make the payment, I can click on this poll, click on this continue and I can make the payment. So it's going to open this one and I have to simply open my camera. So here I got it. I can simply open my camera. Let's scan this. Click on this open and here you will find the details. We got it. The transaction is happening. Now I can simply click on this confirm and the transaction is processing. So the transaction is completed and we are in the pro plan. Now we can create up to 100 links. In the same way, you can take the subscription for this. If you want to create an API key, you can come back here and you can create an API key and you can do the integration. I'll say app. You can click on this and you can simply integrate the API key in your website. If you want to know how to integrate it, you can come back to the documentation and you can simply follow this model. That how you can make the request, how you can do the API configuration, authentication, that's all is there. Perfect. If I want to take the payment from my e-commerce, which I already done the checkout, so I come back to all product, click on this all product. I will come back to all product section and I can simply buy. Again, I want to buy this product or I can buy this product. Let's buy this one and it will take me here. I can see the images, this product is looking great. I can simply go back to the different product section. Now this product is available in 2. I'll take blue and I'll go with medium and currently it's available in this. So I'll simply click on this add to cart and I can go with the process checkout. Now I'll simply come back. I've taken my shipping detail is provided. I'm not going to use any coupon code. I can click on this continue with the payment. Now I will have this 3 option. I can select this poll because that's what I have in my wallet. Now it's loading. I got the details. Now I have to open my camera. Let me scan and let's make the payment. Open. And here it's going to open my MetaMask and I have to simply confirm the transaction. Once the transaction will complete, the payment would be completed and I can easily able to have this order placed. So let's click on this confirm and the transaction is processing. Just wait, soon you will get the confirmation. So in our wallet, the transaction is completed. Now you can simply wait. It will do the verification automatically or you can simply open and you can check the live verification right up here. So it's doing the verification live. Once you will get the live verification, your order should be confirmed. So we got it. If you come back here in the My orders, you will find all the details about the payment which you have made. You can download the invoice. That's all is there. So all the payment we have made. Come back to the payment gateway. There you will find all the details. You can see all the transaction which is made, and you can take the payment in all the formats. So that's what you will find, that we have taken the payment successfully. And I'm connected with a different account, so I can simply log out. So I'll simply log in, and you will find the payment is completed and we have received the payment. So if I come back here, you will find just now we have received the payment perfectly. I click here and I can see the payment detail. That's all is looking great. So every single thing is absolutely perfect. I hope you can understand that what are the feature and functionality we have included and how every single thing is going to be coming together. So if I want to log out, where we have the top navigation bar, the hero section, where we are providing all the details, all of this information is absolutely there. That's all is there. If you come back to the e-commerce, you will find that this project is also given to you. So you can control your admin panel, because this particular account which I'm connected, it has the admin panel. From there I can control, I can add more product, I can check the categories, that what are the category I want to add, I can check the orders, I can simply check the or what are the orders which I have got, all the payment confirmation which I have got, and you can see the payment integration is happened successfully. If I come back to the user, there I will find all the user I have. Currently I have one. If I check the promotions, from here you can create the promo code. You can check the analytical part, that how your store is performing, how many transactions you have got. You can come back to the review. That's all you can manage. So make sure to watch this video till then, in which I will show you that how you can set up this payment gateway and this e-commerce in just 5 minutes. Okay, I'm just giving you the demo. So if you come back here and let's try to have a look. So what I will do, I'll simply remove this one and I'll say Lemo demo. So I have also added this particular page, so you can simply type this one and you will come back to this particular section. So I have added this in a e-commerce website. So we have connected our payment gateway in the embedded form as well as embedded card and inline. So if I come back here, you will find that you will have this option. So you can click on this and you can make the payment and check that how this card would look like and how you can embed in your e-commerce. So this is how you can do it. You can fill out the details and make the payment. If I come back here, if I check the card, inline card, I can click on this and I can simply see this is how it's going to look. I can fill out the detail and I can make the payment. If I go back here, once again, if I want to check the button one, I can click here and it's going to give me this button options. So I can click here and I can see how is going to look and how you can embed in your existing websites. So this one is a really powerful project. I hope you have understood that what are the feature and functionality you have included and how every single thing is coming together. So every single thing is provided to you, including the final source code, which you can take it and do the setup in just 5 minutes, which I will show you how you can do that. So there is a link in the description. You can click and you can come back to the blockchain coder, or you can open a new tab and type the blockchain coder. You will come back here and here you will find all the project we have developed on our channel. So every single project is industry ready. So make sure to log in, or you can simply scroll all the way down. You will have this option as well, or you will also have the option right as well here. So click on this, you will come back here. So you will come back here and here you will find all the project we have developed on our channel. So we have close to 200 product. So you can take any product and you can start building and launch straight away. So to get the final source code and the assets, the starter file, you can simply click here, click on this recent project, click on this, and this is the project in which you will find all the resources. So simply click on that and here you will find all the resources. Click on the starter file and it will take you to GitHub. There you will find the complete architecture we have designed for this particular project. So you can simply clone this repository and save in your system. So when the complete project will come, we're going to start building straight away. So you can come back here, click on this and download the starter file. Now, let me show you how you can do the complete setup of this particular project in just 5 minutes and launch it. So to get the final source code, you can come back here and get the final source code. When you will take it, you will give your valuable contribution to my team to bring more tutorial like this. And now let me show you how you can do the setup of this code in just 5 minutes and test every single feature we have in this. Once you will download the final source code, you will get the zip file, and when you will extract this file, you will get this folder in which you will have the complete source code of the project, which you have seen in the demo. So I'm using Mac, so I will double click on this and it will give me this folder. But if you are using Windows, Linux, make sure to install a zip extractor. And this is the one you have to open in your VS Code. So I'll click on my VS Code. I'll come back to my empty project. I'll click on this open, go back to desktop, and I will select the one we have extracted. Select this one, Lumen Pay, click on this open, in which you will find the complete code of this entire project. So first thing, let me make on the big screen, and now let me explain you the complete architecture of this project, and this one is very important for you to understand. Then you can able to make all the customization based on your branding, based on the logic. But one thing I would highly encourage you, that before you make any changes in the code, make sure to follow the way I'm doing it. do all the setup exactly the way I'm doing it. Once you understand every single thing, then make all the changes. So once you open that, let's make a zoom. This is what you will find inside this main folder. So this is the folder. You have to be in the right directory, Lumen Pay API Payment Gateway, in which you will find the complete code base. So the very first folder you will have inside this folder is this app, in which you will find all the pages, all the models, all the system design which we have included. So we have this admin, in which you can control the link, control the merchant, detail page about the merchant, product page where you can check the website launchpad and registration. That's all you can monitor. So you can see this white text. You can customize this one, but don't touch any one of other things. Every single thing is fully optimized. I'll tell you how you can do the setup in just 5 minutes. Okay, right now you can see I'm getting this red warning because I have a different configuration in my pit here. So don't need to make any changes at the moment. The only changes you can do in the white text, not a dynamic logic. So that's what you will find inside this admin. In the same way, we have this API where you will find all the routes which we have included for orders, link, merchant. Every single thing is dynamic. So don't need to make any changes. This is the KYC, message, front, website development. That's all we have. We have the overview, we have the product, route, storefronts, we have the time series, customer, developer. That's all you will find in this API route. So this is all dynamic. Just keep it as it is. Close this one, close this one, close this one, and close the API. The next one, we have this authentication, which deal with the authentication, sharing the data, checking the credential accessibility. That's what we have here. We have this checkout model, in which you can able to see that how you can perform the checkout. You can able to see all of that. We can see the customer, we can see the dashboard, developer, in which you will find all the details about the document we are providing to the developer. So you will find the page. This is the document section. If you come back to the key, there you will find all the information we are providing. So keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes as of now. Close this one. Close this one. This is the forget password. So user can simply put their credential and get their new password. That's what we have here. We have the invoice model. We have the I model. We have the login credential. We have the notification model. We have the order models. And we have the pay model, from where you can control the payment structure. That's all we have. We have the payments. We have the profile. We have the reset password. We have the settings, sign up, and we have the store. This will allow you to maintain the store, the data. The user will log in. Once you will have this information about the user, you can maintain throughout the entire application, that what type of accessibility it has, whether it has the subscription, the data. That's all you can manage. We have the supports, and we have this global CSS, layout, and pages. So you can control every single thing, because all of this is a separate logic which communicating with one another. So that's what you will find inside this app folder. Don't need to make any changes. Close this one, close this one. That's what you will get in this app. The next one we have is this component, in which you will find all the reusable model we have for the admins, for the user, for the merchant. That's all you will find. The API credential, the sell app, authentication, billing manager. That's all you will find. The export model, the data extraction. That's all you will find. So just keep it as it is. Every single thing is dynamic. And this is the reusable model, because this application is huge. We have in the integration, admin, dog. That's what we have here. So this is all the components we have. Keep it as it is. Now come back to the e-commerce app. So this is the one e-commerce apps, which is a standalone e-commerce platform, in which we're going to connect our payment gateway with the help of API key. You can do with the embedded form. You can share with the link, button, widget, card. That's all we have. So that's the standalone e-commerce website. We're going to integrate and perform all the transactions. So just keep it as of now. Come back to the library, in which you will find all the libraries we have. We have defined for maintain, team management, token, payment, conversion. That's all you will find. We have the email support, messages, embedded model. That's all you will find. Inside this, you will find the Supabase. There you will find the credential. So we have this admin, client, and server, in which we go to validate our credential. Then we go to build the connection with our Supabase database. Close this one, close this one. Come back to the Supabase itself, in which you will find the complete schema model. So this is the huge schema model. I have also given this comment, so you can read about it, that what logic we are following. So this is huge, and every single thing is well optimized. That's all you will find. So don't make any changes. We're going to simply provide this information, this schema model, to our backend Supabase, so it can know that what kind of data is going to come. So this is all the schema model we have. Just keep it as it is. Close this one. Come back here. Now the star of the show. So here you have to provide all of your credential, and every single thing is going to be working perfectly. So first you have to get your Supabase credential, get your RPC Node API. We go to use ankr.com, which is a free platform, and that's what we have to provide as a node provider. And we're going to receive payment in stablecoin as well. So these are the stable coins for different network: Polygon, Ethereum, BNB. But if you want to add more, you can add. So that's what you will find. Then you will come back here. This is our secret, which is going to be used for encrypting model. And here we're going to use our CoinState, which is really powerful, which gives you the actual converted price, that what exactly the price is going on for stable coins, Ethereum, on the decentralized exchange, which we can use it in our application and provide real-time pricing so user can pay. So that's what we have in the CoinState. Here we're going to provide our wallet address where we're going to receive the commission. So user will take the subscription, buy the plan. So we're going to receive the commission right up here. And from here you can control the pricing, that how much you want to charge for the subscription. So this is in dollar. And this conversion will happen automatically because we are using CoinState API. And this will give the actual price of the native currency. So user can pay in the native currency and it's going to be converted based on the dollar. So you can set any price, that this is the price I have set because I'm going to test in a very low price. Now we will come back here. This is the subscription because we also have an inbuilt website where user can launch their website, but for that they have to take the subscription and they can list the product and they can sell it. Here we have to get our recent API key, which allow us to send email, receive the email. So that's what we have, and this is, just keep it as it is because we're going to test in the dev environment. But now if you come back here, you have to provide your email address where you want to receive the email, and you can keep it this one as it is. So far every single thing is looking good. These are the information we have to provide, which we're going to get it together. Just wait. Close this one, come back to the get ignore, and there you will find that these are the files folder we don't want to push to our GitHub. That's why I'm ignoring this one. Now if you come back to the middleware, this is the entire modular we have. If you want, you can customize and add multi-layer on this, but we have followed the global architecture. If you come back to the next dev, this is the general configuration we have. If you come back to the next .configuration, there you will find that I have taken the simplest approach so it can work in any application. But if you want to perform any customization, go with a specification, you can do that very easily. Come back to the packages and file, and here you will find that we are following one of the most stable versions and we are using very light package. You can see we have very minimal package, will make our application super fast, and these are the dev dependencies you have. So no matter when you are developing this project, as long as you use the exact version and follow this particular video the way I'm doing the setup, every single thing is going to be working fine. I'll show you how you can do the setup in just 5 minutes. Just wait. I'm just explaining you all the code base, but doing the setup is so easy. Now if you come back to the readme, here you will find all the details about the product, some of the important links which you can check. So if you're planning to deploy, you can use DigitalOcean. You can use this to get $200 free credit. If you want to use Hostinger, you will get 75% discount, or if you want to take additional 10% discount, you can use $10 and you will get 10% more discount. You can also check this particular project which allow you to sell your cryptocurrency in multiple stable coins and the native currency. So check that one. You can come back here, and from here you can simply control your node version. So make sure to watch this video. This will allow you to control your node version, that which node version you want to use in the project, which I will show you, and here you will have some important links. So this is what you will have in the readme file, and we have the states configuration. Keep it as it is. This is the global model we have followed because we have to deal with the uploading the document, reading. That's all we have. Cross origin. That's all we have. Now we have this TS config builder. This is one is the global model. Just follow it as it is. Keep it. Don't need to make any changes. Every single thing is well optimized. So that's what you will find in this entire code base of this particular project, Luna Pay API Payment Gateway. Now, if you come back to the e-commerce, in which you will find the complete e-commerce website. There you will find this public folder, you will find this SRC in which you will find all the app, components, hooks, libraries, store, types, utils, and we have the proxy. And we also have the super base in which you will find the complete schema model we have for this e-commerce. So you can have a look at how we have built a connection, how we have designed. That's why I have given this e-commerce site in the environment variable, and here you have to provide all the credential. And this one is the standalone Superbase accounts which you have to provide, the project you have to provide, because this one is dealing with the e-commerce, not with our payment gateway. So we're going to get this together. Here you have to provide your API key which you want to add and receive the payment, and here you have to provide the IDs of the payment which we're going to get it together, and the rest of the thing you will find. So just wait, you will find that this is what we have, and we have some regular model, Islane, Next, configuration, packages, and so this is the stable model we have followed. So every single thing will be working fine. Post CSS, readme, setup. That's all you will find. So don't make any changes. Every single thing is dynamic. So I hope you have understood that what exactly you have got. This is our complete source code of the project, which you have seen in the demo, and that's what you have got. And this e-commerce is a standalone. where we have done the integration of our payment gateway. Now, once you understood all of that, now we have to do the very first thing. We have to get each one of this environment variable one by one. So let's start getting the first one, which is our Lumen Pay, the payment gateway. So I'll click here and we have to get each one of this one by one. So first we have to get our super base. So you can simply copy this one, or you can simply open a tab and type. It will work absolutely fine. So let me open my browser. I have opened my browser and open a new tab and type Superbase, hit enter, and you will come back to the website. There you will find all the details about the Superbase, that how it will work, what are the features it's provide, and how you can scale your project. So I have already created my account. If you don't have your account, make sure to create, verify your email, and log into your dashboard. So I'll log into my dashboard and you will find that I have already created 2 projects. But when you will create your account for the very first time, it will tell you to create an organization, and you will find that I'm using the free account. So in the free account, you can create up to 2 projects for free and 2 organization. And inside this first organization, I have 2 projects. So what I will do, I'll simply open this one and I'm going to delete both the one. So this one is our payment gateway and this is our e-commerce, because both is separate. So first thing I have to do is to simply come back here, click on the setting, and let's delete this one. Click on this and I'm going to simply copy that one and paste here and delete. Now I also want to delete this e-commerce one. So let's delete this one so we can have a fresh account. Let's copy this one and paste here, click on this, and this will be deleted. Now I have this empty project, and in free account you can create up to 2 projects. Got it? And which is enough. So I'll simply click on this new project and let's try to create one. So I'll say Lumen Pay. That's the name of our brand. I can come back here. Let's take a password. Make sure to give a strong password. Select this as your region and keep every single thing as it is. Now click on this create new project and your project would be created. So you got this one. Now click on this, copy this URL, and that's what you have to provide. So first thing, we have to provide our URL. This is the unique URL for your database. We got it. Now we have to get these 2 credentials. We can come back here, go back to the settings and go back to this API key, go back here and copy this one. This is our public key, which is ANON. Copy that one, and that's what you have to paste as a second key. Perfect. Now come back to the third one, service role. Click on this and copy that one. Come back here, and this what you have to paste. So you don't need to share this credential. This one is an important credential for your database. Okay. So we got this. Looks fine. That's the first thing you have to do. Once you get done with that, now you can click on this and copy the schema model, and that's what you have to simply copy. And we have to tell our backend that this data will come. So we can come back here in the SQL editor. You have to find this, and now you have to paste the complete code. So this is the huge lines of code we have coded for this. So once you're done with that, now click on this run and click on this run query, and this will return success. And finally, every single thing is loaded. If you come back to the table, you will find that all of this is going to reflect here. So whenever the user will registration, all the data will come. That's all is going to reflect here. So far, so good. So this is the first setup we have done for our payment gateway. So we are done. Let's close this one. This is the first thing. I'll do the setup for the e-commerce letter. First, focus on this setup. So we're done with the Superbase. Now we have to get this one. So you can simply copy this one, open a new tab, paste the URL, hit enter, and you will come back here. So make sure to create your account and verify your email. So let me quickly log in because I have already done it. I'm into my dashboard. Now I can click on this chain list. I'll come back here, and here I have to get this one. So we'll take this Ethereum first. Click on that and copy this one. Now you can come back here, and that's what you have to provide. So this one is for Ethereum. I'll simply paste here Ethereum. Now you have to simply get this unique key. So this one is your unique API key based on your account. So make sure to use your own. Don't use mine, because it's my free account and you can also get it for free, but I have a limit number of requests. So I'll simply paste here. If my limit exceed, you cannot able to make more connections. So make sure to create your own. So this is how you can get your API key for RPC node. Now you can keep this one as it is for the stable coin for different Polygon, Ethereum, and BNB. Now you can come back here, keep it as it is. Now you can come back here, and we have to get our CoinState API key. This one is the star of the show, which allows us to build the secure connection and get the converted price. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here, copy this particular link, come back to the browser, open a new tab, paste this URL, hit enter, and you will come back to the CoinState, and you can read about it. It has more feature which you can imagine. If you want to build a wallet tracker, whale tracker, data management, wallet block explorer for multiple blockchain, wallet tracker, that's all it has. So you can come back to the API references. There you will find all the models which they offer. So if you want to build a decentralized exchange where you need the market data for coins, for chart, for coin, price average, analysis, exchanges, that's all you will find. If you want to do the deal with the wallet data, that's all you can track. You can see the model, you can see the exchange connection which they provide. So you can build the connection, get the API key added. You can get the NFT models, you can get the news, you can get the market insight, token rigs. So based on these features, you can build a complete decentralized application where you can provide all the feature. You will have this data, because getting the actual data is one of for any application. So you will find this user portfolio where you can build a portfolio management application. So there they have all the things. So you can check. If you want to check, you can click on this and you can have a look that how it's going to look. You can provide your API key and make a request. So to get the API key, let me show you. I click on this dashboard and it will take me right up here and it will log in automatically. So make sure if you don't have your account, create your account and log in and verify your email. So I'll simply come back here. I copy this one and come back here, and you will find that if I want to check the details about the coins, I can click on this and I can paste my coins. From here you can add multiple query. So we already have this particular project. If you want, you can check that how I have utilized this one. You can limit, that's all you can control. But I just go with this one. Now you click on the send request and you will find that we have all of this data. So this is how you will get all the data, actual data you will get. So you can include this and you can build your application. So you can have a look. Perfect. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here. We got the API key and that's what I'm going to provide here. So this is how you can get your CoinState API key. And now we have to get our wallet address where we want to receive the fund. So I'll simply come back here. I'll simply close this one. I'll open my MetaMask and I have to log in. I got it. Now I can simply use this account in which I have some fund. Looks great. I'll simply copy this one. And that's what I have provide where I'm going to receive all the fund when the user will try to buy the subscription. And this is the plan price I want to set in dollar for pro, but for business I want to set, because I don't have much fund, so I have to go a little less, but you can set any pricing. And this is the dollar price. Okay, now this one is also fine for the storefront subscription, and here you have to get your recent API key. Perfect. So what we can do, we can come back here, open a new tab, type recent, hit enter, and you will come back here. So make sure you have to create your email, create your account and verify your email and log into your dashboard. I have already done it, so that's why it's opening straight away. If you come back here, I have used this particular email ID for creating my account in this particular platform. So I'm going to test in the dev environment. So what I will do, I'm going to simply copy this one, and all the email which will send, that's all you're going to receive here. Okay, so we can test that the email sending is happening in development. So you can simply copy, and that's what you can paste here before we get our. So I'll simply come back here, and here I can simply paste the email. So by default it's going to fall back here, but when you will go in production and add your domain, it will automatically sending the email to the user addresses. So we got this one. Now we have to get the API key. So I'll simply come back to the API key, and I have already this. I'll simply click on that, delete, and I'm going to create a new one. Okay, sorry, my bad. Click on this delete, paste here, and we'll delete. Now I have to create a new one. I'll say Lumen Pay. I want to have the full access. Click on this add, and this will be added. Now click on this copy, and that's what you have to paste here. So I'll simply come back here. We can get our API key. I have given this all comments so you can have a look. This is the general information I have provided, and so far so good. We got all of this credential, looks absolutely fine. So our Lumen Pay is fully activated and loaded with all the environment variable. We're going to get this later. Just wait. As of now, focus on the main, which is our payment gateway. So save it. Now close this one, come back to the packages and file, and this is what we have to install. So we have to open our terminal, and right now you'll find that I'm in this main directory. You have to be in the right directory, okay, in which you should have all the code. So first thing, I have to check my node version. So if I type this in node version, so this is what exactly I'm using, and I would recommend you to use the exact one. In this way, every single thing would be working fine. You can also use the above 20, which is very much compatible with the project, but I would recommend you to use this one because it has all the optimization. There is no problem in this particular node version. Some of the latest one has in the testing phase. So I'm using this one. If I show you my npm one, I'm using this version. So if you want to know how to control your node version, you can come back here and you can watch this video in which I have explained that how you can downgrade or upgrade your node version. So if you come back here, you can watch this one. But if you have 20, it will work absolutely fine. But if you face any error, make sure to upgrade to this one. Perfect. Looks great. I'll simply clear up my terminal, and now it's time to do the installation of the packages. Simply type npm I or install, both will work fine. Hit enter, and the installation will start. This will take a little bit time depending on your net or your system configuration, that how fast your system is. So just wait. Once the installation is complete, we are ready to test our application. So finally the installation is completed, and you can see that I'm getting a couple of recommendations. So we are using a combination of old and new packages, because some of the package we don't need the complete package, we need just feature. So that's why we are getting this warning. Don't run any one of this command, otherwise it will change the package version and the application will crash. So just ignore this part. Clear up your terminal, and once you're done with the installation, you will find the node module in which you will find all the packages which you can have a look and check. So far so good. Now we are ready to start our application. So this is the command we have to type: npm run dev, hit enter, and it will start our application on localhost 3000. So here you will find that it's compiling and starting our application. So the moment it will start and compile, you will get this next. There you will have the compiled version which you can have a look. So every single thing is good. Now you can simply copy this URL and come back to your browser. I'll simply close all of this open tab. Let's close all of this. Make sure to keep this one as is it, because we have to do the admin configuration here. So I'll simply click here, paste the URL and hit enter. And the moment you will hit enter, it's going to start the application on our local host, and you will find that every single thing is working fine. It looks fabulous, beautiful design. So this is our header section, which you can click and you can go back to the different section, how it's works, security model, FAQ, that's all is there. We have this beautiful head where we are providing all of these details. So now the very first thing you have to do is to create your account and set yourself as an admin. You can set anybody as an admin. So let's click on this get started, or if you already have your account, you can simply sign in. So I'll click on this get started, and it will take me to the signing page, and here I have to fill out these details. And then I have to do the KYC. So first let me provide my email ID and password. I've given my email ID. Now I have to give my password. Once you provide your password and email ID, click on this create merchant account, and it's going to send you an email in this particular email ID which you need to verify. So I got the email. Let me open a new tab and let me click on this. I hope you have heard the noise. So here I got the email in my email ID. I can simply close this one. Now click on this confirm my email address, and it's going to open into a next tab, and it will do the verification, and now I have to do my KYC. So just wait. Here I got redirected. Now I have to do my KYC. So there I am. Let me quickly fill out all of these details. So this is the name of the business I have called. From here you can select that what type of business you want to run. I'll say digital, SaaS. Then I have to give my phone number. Make sure to provide the valid details, and here you have to provide your website if you have, and you have to provide the address and all the details. So let me quickly give that. I've provided all the details. Now I have to give the website URL. So I'll simply come back here. I'll simply copy this, and that's what I'm going to provide. So let's click on this, and there I have. So I've given all of these details. This is the first stage where I'm providing the detail about the business, name, category, country. You can provide the actual detail. I'm going with the same details. So now click on this continue. Now it will take you to the next stage where you have to do the document, and you have to provide your details. So you have to give the name. So what I will say, the legal name. So you have to give your details. Now you have to pick your date of birth. I can say just pick this one. I have what document I want to submit. You can pick that one. I'll go with the driving license, passport, government ID. You can pick other. And from here you can upload your document and your selfie. So I'll upload this image, but make sure you have to upload your actual document, and I will go with this image as well. So these are the two images I'm uploading. Now click on this finish and go to the dashboard. In this way I will have the access of the dashboard perfectly. Just wait, and here I am. We have this beautiful dashboard where you will find we have all of this options. So this is divided in two sections. You will find this is our header section. We can create, we can see the notification, and we have this all menu. So this is our overview section where you will see the payment, waiting, the active, the payment. That's all you'll find. We have this quick link, and you have this option called add wallet, because when you will create your account, you have to add your wallet where you're going to receive the payment. So you can check each one of this one by one. So there you will find all the payments. You can also download the report, or you can import. You can also create a manual one. That's all you can do. Now let's come back to the next one. We have this customer where you will find all the customer who will make the payment. You can come back here and create a link. You can come back here and create an embedded model. You can come back here where you will see all the recurring model which you can simply list and generate. You can come back to the storefront where you can create your website. If you don't have your website, we have these templates which you can design. Right now I haven't taken the subscription, that's why it's telling me. But you can pick the theme, light color, dark theme, whatever, and you can provide all of these details and you can launch. From here you can upload your product. You can upload your product which you want to sell in the storefront. You can see all the notification. There you will find, if you come back to the wallet, there you will find all the details and you can configure that what plan you have to take. So by default I will be in the free plan and I can create up to 5 links. If I want to upgrade to my pro or business, I can do that. I can click on this, I can click on the network which I want to use to make the payment. I can go with Polygon and it's going to give me this scanner which I can scan and make the payment and my account would be upgraded. So you'll find that this much I have to pay. In the same way, if I want to take the storefront, the website where I can list my product, I have to take the subscription for that as well as a standalone. If you want to create your API key, you can click on this for integrating in your existing website. You can do that. You can come back here and from here you can generate your API key. You can give the name and you can generate. If you want to view the doc, that how you can simply do the integration, the API integration, that's all you will find. So this is all is there. All the information is there which you can have a look, that how to create a payment, appearance, get status, list customer, error, embedded checkout, designing your own UI. That's all you will find. If you come back to your profiling, this is your account profile. From here you can manage all the information which you have provided. That's all you have. Right now we haven't added the wallet, that's why it's empty. If you come back to the chat, you can simply talk to the support team directly or the admin. There you will have all the details. You can simply send the message and receive the message. If you come back to the settings, from here you can control the payment option. So right now you will find that this is the name of our business, but we haven't provided the receiving address. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here, click on this MetaMask and let's try to get the address. So there I want to receive all the payment for this particular payment gateway. Like in my payment, when the user will make the payment, I'll want to receive the payment here. So this is the first thing you have to provide. It's set. Now you can see that I don't have the access of the admin panel because I haven't set. So I want to set this particular user, this particular account as an admin so I can control that one. So for that, what we can do, we can come back here and here you will find that this is our Supabase database and you will come back to the merchants. Click on this merchant and here you will find these details about the merchant who got just registered. So all the merchant will register, that's all you will find here. So you can have multiple admin, but I want to set this particular user as an admin. So I can take this one, copy this cell. Now I can come back to the admin and here I can simply do the setup manually. So I can simply say insert row and I can give this ID of the admin and I can say admin and click on this update. Now this particular user will have the admin panel access. So if I come back here and if I give a quick reload, you will find now the admin panel is visible. I can click on this and it will take me to the admin panel so I can control and see all the registration which I have got in the account. So it's redirecting, just wait. Once it will complete, you will have the admin panel from where you can see all the stats about your payment gateway which is performing. You can see the from to all of this is empty. You can see all the merchant who will register. That's all you will find. This is the one. You can also treat it as a separate merchant. So you will find that you have registered as a merchant. First, you can click on this and there you will have the complete details from where you can control every single merchant. So you can open, you will find the overall stat, the plan which they have received. Currently the KYC file is already available. That's all is there. Now it's loading because we have the huge data which you have to share. So you will find the details about the business, chat, transaction, links, storefront, team, recurring balance, notification, every single thing you will find. You can come back to the links and there you will find all the links. You come back to the product and there you will find all the products which the merchants have listed. If you come back to the storefront, there you will find all the storefronts. That's all is there. But if you want to switch back to your merchant account, you can click on this and it will take you to the merchant account. So I hope every single thing is working absolutely fine. Now we're going to do the listing of the links and the product. So what we have to do first, let's try to create the link. I'll click on this and I'll come back here. Let's try to give the name. What is this link for? So I'll say Pro Chain Developer Course, and from here you can set the price. So I want to take the payment in these 3 network. So here you will have this 2 option. You can go with the fixed pricing. For example, if I give 1, so this 1 is set for Polygon as a fix. If I want to charge a different pricing on Ethereum, like 1, so this is 1 is fixed for Ethereum. So the user will pay 1 Ethereum as a fix, and I can go with the BNB, for example 2. So this is the fixed pricing, and from here you can control whether you want to take the payment in USDC and POL as a fix. You can also control this one, whether you want to take on USDC, on Ethereum or USDT, you can control. So this is the fixed price. But if you want to go with a dynamic approach, you can control this one. And there we are using the CoinState API, which will automatically convert this into a native price. Whatever the exchange is going on in the market, it will take it from the exchange and it will give you the exact converted price. So if I select this converted price, you will find that it's going to set in dollar. So I have set, let's say $5 for Polygon, $5 for Ethereum, $5 for BNB. So it's going to convert it automatically in the native currency as in terms of dollar. So I have provided these details. I'll simply copy that one. I want to charge $5 on each one of this network. This one is going to be close to 6 to 7 POL because the POL price is less. Ethereum price is very high, so it's going to be something like 0.0000 something, and for BNB is going to be the same. Now here I have to provide the title. I'll give the same title. I have to give my description. So from here I can copy. You can provide the actual details about the payment which you are creating. Now here you can upload the image. You will find that it's going to upload automatically. So I'll simply come back here, and it's a blockchain coder. That's what I have provided. It's uploading. And once it will upload, you will have the preview, so you can control that what exactly is there. So you'll find it's loaded. From here you can control the theme and the color. That's all you can control. So I'll go with this one. And for the background, you can select whether you want to have a dark and light, but I will go with light. And you can give a tagline. So I'll say, get started. And you will find that from here you can control that what you want to hide, what you want to display. That's all you can control. But I want to have all of this, and you will find that we have this branding. If you want to remove this branding, you have to take the subscription, and this option will be visible, so you can remove the branding. So I have, as of now, I have provided all these details. Now click on this create payment link, and it's going to create that one. It's created. Now you can also view the analytical part, that how many clicks you are getting, how many payment you have received. So you have the in-depth analytic where you can simply monitor that which link is performing better. That's all you can manage. So you will come back here, come back to the analytical part, and here you will have the complete details about this particular link which you have created. It's taking a little bit time for loading because we have a bunch of data, and there you will find that how many view you have got, how many order you have got, how many paid you have got, and you have got this graph which you can monitor that when you have got most amount of payment. Let's come back here. In the same way, you can come back here and it's going to pull out the links which you have created. In the same way, you can do the editing if you want. So you can click on this edit, and it's going to give you the editing model where you can simply do the editing of every single detail which you have provided, and you can simply update if you want. If you want to change that, you can do that. So I'll simply remove this one. I'll say blockchain developer, and I can change the pricing, every single thing I can update, and I click on this save, and this will be saved. And you will find that every single thing is updated. In the same way, you can change the pricing, but I just want to keep it back Pro. This looks much better. I can click on the save, and where we have it, it's saved. You can click on the save and you will find that it's saved. Now you can come back to the payment link. There you will find that it's there. If you want to do the disable, somehow you don't want to use it, you can simply click on this disable, and this will be disabled. It's not going to be active and not available. It's disabled as of now. In the same way, if you want to reactivate, you can simply click on this enable, and it's going to be activated, and you can start using it. If you want to copy or if you want to share and open, you can click on this. You'll find that here it's opening, pulling out all the details, and that this is what exactly, and it's going to give us the converted price. So you will find that we got all of this, the name, the details which we have provided. Now you can simply fill out this detail and start making the payment. So I have given this detail, email ID, name, and the address. I can click on this continue. Now I will have this option because I have set 5 USDT, $5. So this much money I have to pay in POL, this much I have to pay in Ethereum, and this much I have to pay in BNB. It's going to be the native price we have set for this BNB. So far looking great. Now if you want to make the payment, you can click on this, and it's going to generate you this scanner which you can scan and you can make the payment. So this is how you can generate the link and user can start making the payment. So we have this option in Stripe, PayPal, CryptoMers, in other payment gateway, and that's the same thing we have here. So you can simply scan and you can make the payment, but this amount is big and I don't have that much fun. So what I will do, I'll simply close this one. Now you will find that this is what we have got. Now this data is going to be tracked in the analytical part. You can click on this analytic and you will come back here, and here you will find the details that someone have clicked the link, started the order, but they didn't pay it. So you will find that all is there. It's actively listing. If you come back to the overview, this data is going to be reflecting here. Right now you will find that this one is the pending one. If you click on this, it will open this particular pending payment and you will find this status. So this is the price, this is the name of the customer, this is the email ID he provided and the address. So you have this data. Now if you want to send a reminder email, you can click on this and you can see that, hey dollar, this is a reminder to complete your payment for Pro Blockchain. You can provide the amount and the link. So user can simply pay. You can send them email so they can click and they can pay. So I can click on this send reminder and the reminder is going to be sent. The email is going to be sent. So the email is sent successfully. Now if I come back to my email ID, I'll click on this. You will find that just now I got the reminder email, complete your payment. So you will get this email. Now you can click on this complete payment and it's going to open into a new tab and user can scan and they can make the payment. So we got this one. Now the user can scan and they can make the payment. So this is how you can send the reminder. Perfect. Got it? Also please delete this one. Now come back here. So this is how you can send the reminder. Now let's close this. Click on this, the embedded as well. You can see we have all of this. There is no embedded form. So let's try to generate. You can set the price. So this time I'll go with the fixed price because I want to show you the transaction. So I'll go with, let's say, 0.01. And I won't take the payment in Ethereum and all of this. So I'll say 0.1. And this is going to be a fixed pricing. But you can go with the converted pricing as well. But I don't have much fun. So I'll simply copy this one. And I won't take the card form, but you can pick inline, floating. You can see this is how it's going to look inline. This is how it's going to look the card. That's all is there. I'll give the title. I'll give the description. So let me quickly copy this text. And that's what I can provide. And provide here. And here you can upload the image. So what I will do, I have to give the link where I want to redirect. This one is optional. If you want to allow the user to redirect after completing the payment, you can do that. So what I will do, I'll come back to the blockchain coder. I'll go back to the NFT marketplace, the Pro Blockchain development course we have. So I want to redirect the user here. Let me pause this and let's copy this URL. And that's where I want to redirect. And if you haven't checked this project, this will help you to master complete blockchain development. So make sure to come back here in the bootcamp and read about the models we have included. If you're absolute beginner, advanced, you will master every single thing. So you can able to build any type of project. So make sure to check each one of that and watch this video to understand the what project we're going to build. So let's come back here and I've given that. Now let's upload the image. I'll click on this. I'll go back to download and I have this image, NFT marketplace. Click on that and it's going to upload our image. And there we have it. It's there. Now you can say get now whatever you want to type. You can control the theme. I'll go with the slide. It looks much better and I want to have all of this. So far so good. We have given all of these details. Now I can simply click on this, create and embed. And you will find that our link is created. We can also have this snippet. So if I want to embed this in my existing website in the form of HTML, I can do that. JavaScript, React component, that's all I can do. This is the unique ID. So if you want to do the embedding in the API format, you can simply copy this ID and you can share. This is the pricing we have set, which is the fixed pricing in each one of this network. From here, you can view the analytical part. So if I want to do the editing or view the analytical part, I can do that. So let's start with the editing. I can click on this. And from here, I can do the editing very easily. So it will open the editing link and there I can edit this embedded form. Once you're done with that, you can click on the save and it would be saved. If you want to see the analytical part in the same way, you can click on the analytical part and you can simply check the link, the clicks which you are getting. We will also have this preview because this one is an embedded model. So you can click on this and it will give you the live preview that how it's going to look when you will embed in your website. So we'll have this one. This is how it's going to look in a embedded form, which is a live theme. User will provide this. It will go to the next stage. We have different inline, floating button. That's all you will find. So you can also check in the full page, click on this full card and it's going to open into a new tab. That's how it's going to look. If you want to check in the inline widget, you can come back here and you can see this is how it's going to look in the inline widget. I'll simply close this one, close this one. If you want to see the floating button, you can click and this is how it's going to look on the floating button. So you can fill out this detail and make the payment. So far so good. So we got all of that. Now what I will do, I'll simply come back to the embedded and there we can control and make the payment. So let's try to make the payment with this. So I'll simply click on this preview and here I got it. Now I click on this full and it's going to open into a new tab and I'm going to provide all of these details quickly. So let me give that. So I have taken my phone out. I'll click on this continue. And now you'll find that we have selected the fixed pricing. So I'll simply come back here and open the camera. So first I will click on this And then I'm going to open my camera. So just wait, it's loading and it's giving me the converted price we have set. Now I'll open my camera and I have to simply scan and make the payment. So click on this open. Let me scan it. Click on this open in MetaMask. Open in MetaMask, and it's going to open the MetaMask and it will fill out all the details, the pricing and all. So just wait. Here you will find that once I will complete the payment, we got these details. Now all I have to do is to simply confirm the payment. Click on this confirm and the transaction is happening. Just wait, the transaction is happening, and once the transaction will complete, we're going to get the confirmation and the payment is done. So here we have the payment is completed. You can click on this and it will redirect to the page where we have redirected the user. You can see the transaction log which you have done, and you can also get the notification, the email. I also got the email. If I come back here, you will find that I got the payment email, that I made the payment and what I have bought. So far things are looking great. I'll close this one, and this data is already updated in our stats, that how much paid. The notification is also got activated. If I come back here, you will find that we got the payment. This is one success payment, one is waiting because this is the waiting one we have, and you will see the total interaction we have today, which is Thursday, which is 2. If you come back to the payment, you will find that how many payments you have got. So the moment the payment will complete, you can click on this and you will get the invoice as well. You can do the filtration. That's all you can do. So just wait, it's opening payment. You can view the transaction. You can see the details about the user. You can check the invoice that you have done the payment. You have received the payment. And here we got it. The details about the payment, all the details which you will find, which you can share. If you want, you can download this PDF and you have this one. So let's close this one. Perfect. So that's how you can take the payment with the embedded form, or you can also take the payment in the link format, which is very straightforward. Perfect. We got it. Now if you come back here in the analytical part, you will find the details that we have the interaction and we got the payment. So just wait, it's opening and you will find that, okay, not this one, we have to pick the embedded one. I've selected the link. Now if I come back here, you will find this. We can click on this analytical part, and this time you will find that you got the payment with this one paid, and you will see the transaction and confirmation. That's all you will find. So this is how you can test the link and the embedded one perfectly. If you come back here in the admin panel, there you will find all the details about the transaction which is happening. So there you will see the interaction of the payment, the user link creation, chat model. That's all you will find. So it's loading. You will see all this data is getting updated. The transaction model. If you come back to the customers, you will have this one. The merchant is there, and you can see two links it's created, and currently it's in the free account. So just wait, it's opening, and here you will find the details. If you come back to the chat, there's no chat. If you come back to the transaction, you will find that one is paid and other one is pending. If you come back to the links, there is links. You can check the analytical part. There is no store, not subscribed. If you see the team, no there. Recurring model, no. Notification is 1, which is unread. So you can have the complete details. So let's come back to the merchant and come back to the here. So now what I will do, I'll come back here, and if I click on this, I can create the recurring model user. So you will find that this is what I have. I'll say this is what I have called. You can give anything. You can give the email ID which you want. This time I will use a different email ID, which is my test email ID, and from here you can select the network where you want to take the payment, and I want to say, let's say 0.01, and I will going to be a 30, but you can pick any amount. Now click on this create subscription, and you will have this one. You can simply pause it, and it's going to give you the reminder. If you want to share a link, you can click on this, and it's going to generate a special link which you can simply share, and it's going to make the payment. So here you will find it's loading, and here it's created. Now you can simply copy that one and you can open it up. You can pause it as well and hit enter. It's going to reflect you here, and now you can be able to make the payment. So here you got it. Now I can simply make the payment if I want. So I'm taking out my camera. So I have taken my phone. I can open my camera. I can simply scan and I can make the payment. So this is the recurring model we have included. So if you want to take the subscription outside this with the website or directly, you can take that. So just wait, it's loading. The transaction is happening and you can able to take the payment perfectly. So the payment is done in my phone, and now you will get the confirmation that the payment is done, and you can see the view order and you can see the transaction. So the transaction is done. Let's close this one. Come back to the payment. There you will find all the details that the payment is done. The subscription we have sold. If you want, you can click on this and you will have the invoice which you can manage. You can check and you can share with your user who bought the subscription with you. You can check that one. You can see the details which you have provided. So that's how you can manage your subscription and recurring model. Perfect. Now you can come back to the store. Right now you will find that I cannot use this store because I haven't taken the subscription. So I have to take the subscription, then I can use this store front to launch website if I don't have the website where I can start taking the payment. So you will find that it's telling me to take the subscription first. So I'll come back to my product and I can upload my product. It's going to be automatically pull out and add it. If I come back to the notification, you will find that all the notification which I have got, I can simply mark it all read and it's gone. If I come back to my payment, the subscription, and from here I can take the subscription. So currently I'm in the free plan. I can upgrade it to pro. So let's click on this and I want to take this pro. I can take with business, but I don't have much fun. So let's take this pro and I want to make the payment in Polygon because I have fun in Polygon. Click on this continue. Now it's going to open and I have to take my phone out and I have to take the subscription. So here it's loading the scanner and giving it the converted price. So here I've taken my phone. I'll open my camera. Let's scan this one. Open in MetaMask and now I have to simply make the payment. The moment I will make the payment, my subscription would be upgraded to pro. Let me confirm the transaction and the transaction is submitted. Once the transaction will complete, the subscription would be upgraded. So here we got the upgrade. In the same way, I have to take the plan for the storefront so I can launch my website in build. So what I will do, I'll simply click on this subscribe. It's going to open this one, click on this polygon and click on this continue. Now I'll simply scan. So I'll simply out of this, open my camera once again. I got this converted price. Now I can click on this open in MetaMask and you will find that now I have to take the subscription. So here it's happening, just wait and I have to simply confirm the transaction. So it's taking a little bit time. Now I can click on this confirm and the moment the transaction will confirm, I'll have the storefront subscription. So both the subscription I have taken, looks great. Now I'll simply close my phone. So I have taken the subscription. Now I can come back to my storefront and there I can simply create one. So my subscription is there and there you will find all of this which you can update and it's going to reflect. So first you have to select the name of your website, the domain. So I'll say the coders. This is what I want to send and it's available. I can click on the save. So it's saved. Now you have to select the theme which you want to pick. So I want to go with this one. This looks much better. This one looks better. From here you can select the color palette which you want. So I'll go a little reddish, looks great. And from here you can pick the light and dark. Dark looks much better. Now from here you can provide all of these details. So first you have to make sure whatever changes you are making, click on the save first. Save it. Now what I will do, I'll come back here and first we have to provide. So you can see we have given free details form. You can upload. So I'll simply come back here and let's try to do this one. Upload the image and the image would be uploaded. Just wait and you will have the live preview. So this is what I want to promote. Click on the save and you will find other things as well. So you can add the product because right now we don't have the product. If you have the product, it will automatically pull and fill it out. You will see the variation match. So what do you exactly want to add? The star, that's all is going to reflect at real time. So I want to start with verified and that's what is happening. So this is fine. If I want to hide, I can simply click on this and it will be hidden. I can simply select this one. It will pull out the product automatically. It will pull out the product in grid format. I can add the product very easily, which I will show you. Now you will find the testimonial. You can add the testimonial. You can add the FAQ and that's what you can add. So let's add the testimonial first. Then we'll add the FAQ. So the more details you will provide, it would going to reflect there very easily. So I click on this. So here I'm on the testimonial page. I can click on this and add all the testimonial one by one. So I'll click on this and let's add this. I'll say Daulat Hussain. You can give whatever question I have. So I'll simply come back here and let's try to get this text. But you can add your testimonial coloring. You can give how many stars you want to give. You can come back here. You can pick the image. I'll simply select that one. This image is quite big. It's there. Click on this add and this will be added. In the same way, you can click on this, give this one. I'll say testimony. You can give a real name and you can pick the star you want to give. You can pick here. You can select the image. It's going to upload and you can click on this add. It will be added. In the same way, if you want to add more, you can give this and you can say, let's copy this one. And that's what I can paste here. I'll say Hussain. You can give 5 out of 5 and I can pick this one. So I'll go with this image as well. You can upload your images. Now click on this add. So this is how you can add the testimony and you can simply bring it up and down very easily. You can click on this and you can edit that one. I'll say new and you can update. So you will have full control. You can update the testimony. Every single thing is looking great. So this is how you can add the testimony. Now you can come back to the storefront once again, and the testimony would be added automatically because you have added whatever you will add is going to reflect there. So we have activated the testimony section. So this is activated and it's going to reflect automatically. So if you come back here, it will reflect automatically with all the details because this is what we have added. In the same way, we can add the FAQ. I can click on this FAQ and it will take us to the FAQ page, and there we can add it. So I'll say, give this details. I'll say how to start chain development. So you can give all the details. Build project to become chain. You got the point that how you can add the question. So this is how you can add the FAQ section, and it's going to be reflecting automatically. So if you come back here, you will find that it's reflecting the question which you have added. Now, if you come back here, we can add the product because right now we don't have any product. In the same way, you can do the editing. So you can add about yourself. So I can simply come back here. Whatever the product you are promoting, you can provide the details. I'll simply go with this. Let's give that, and I can simply click on the save, and all the save is happening. So we have added the FAQ testimony. Now it's time to create the product because we don't have the product. So you can come back here and let's add all the details. So let's click on this, and it's going to open the product front end, and from here we can add it. So let's click on this add product and let's give this details. So I'll say NFT place. You can give the description. You can pick the, let's go with the description perfectly, and that's what I can provide. I'll say coder. You can upload the images, so I can simply upload this image and it's going to be uploaded. You can set the pricing, so you can set any pricing. I want to set, let's say like $199 because I have given a lot of hard work. It took me 1 year to develop this entire bootcamp, so worth checking out. Let's click on this add, and this will be added. Once you will add the product, it's going to reflect. You can also mark it as a feature. You can do the editing or you can hide it. You have the full control. So it's going to be featured automatically and it's going to filter it out. So we have added. If you want to add more, I'll say show now product. You can give any name. Got it? You got the point what I exactly want to say. I'll say new, and you can simply add the filter. From here you can simply pick this one, and I can take this one, take shoes. I'll say shoes. So once you give that all, you can set the price. So I want to set, let's say 0.01. So we can perform the trade, and I want to go with the fixed pricing. The reason why I've set the price is low because we can show you, and here I got it. Now let's click on this add, and the product is added. So we have added that. This is how you can add the product. Now if you come back to the storefront, there you will have all the details. The product is going to be reflecting automatically. So we have added the product as a feature, and we have added that one. So that's all is there. You can have a live preview. So once you're done with all the details which you can provide, and all, you can edit this one. Looks great. Now you can click on this and click on this save. So it's going to generate your slug. You can click on this and it's going to open into a new tab. So here you got your website live, which you can share and you can simply sell your product. So make sure to provide all the details. Add more product is going to automatically fill it out. So this is what I have. If I want to buy any project, I can simply buy it. For example, this is the one I have. I don't have that much fund. So I can simply click on this buy now, and it will take me to the buy section, and I can simply make the payment. I will come back here. Now I have to take out my phone. I got my phone. Now I have to quickly fill out these details. I fill out the details. Now click on this continue, and I have to select Pole because that's what I have. I don't have BNB or Ethereum. So it's loading. Just wait. And it's going to give us the converted price, and we can simply make the payment, and we'll have all of these details. So here I got it. Now I can click on my camera. Let's scan it and make the payment. So here we are making the payment. It's going to fill out all the details, the pricing, and I have to simply click on this confirm. Let's click on this confirm, and the transaction is happening. Just wait. The transaction is happening, and once it will be completed, we'll have the payment completed. So the payment is done, and it's going to do the verification. So our payment is done. So the payment is done. There you will find all the details about the transaction which you have made. So let's close this one, and so you have made the payment. Looks fine. Now you can come back here and you will see the transaction which you have made. So let's come back here. So here we are in the dashboard, and you can see every single thing is got updated. We got 3 sell, and that's all you will find. Show new product. That's what we have just now bought. If you can click, you can have the invoice, and that's for the transaction. So far things are looking great. Every single thing is working absolutely fine. You have seen that how we can create a link, embed, take the subscription, launch a website, add a product, check the notification, add the payment subscription. That's all is there. Now come back to the start of the show, that if you already have your website, you can simply integrate with the help of the API key. So you can come back here, and now let's try to generate our API key. So I'll simply come back here. You can generate as many as you want. So I'll simply say the chain coders, and you can click on this and you can generate. You can copy and you can share. This is the one time. Once you're done, it will be there. If you want, you can click on this and you can preview that how many links you are getting. So you can say coder, click on this and it's going to generate. You can also remove, you can copy and you can add. You can, if you want to view the calls which you are making to our API, the user are interacting, if you are getting any error, that's all is going to be there. So you can track all the API interaction. If you want to know how you can integrate, you can simply come back here. You can check the documentation. It's very straightforward. All the information is given. This is how you can do the authentication. This is the post record you have to make. This is how you can create the payment, appearances, get status, listed payment, list customer, error, embedded checkout, designing your own. That's all you will find, which you can simply integrate very easily. So now we have to test this. But before we test that, let's come back to the admin panel, or let's come back to the chat panel and let's send the messages. So I'll say, hey, Lumen Pay. That's there. You can send the message. You can send any file if you want. I can send this shoes. I can share the document. I can ask questions if I have any doubt. If I want to take any support, I can simply send that message. You can do that. And this message is going to be available to the admin or the support department. You can simply preview the one which you have sent. So that's how you can send the message. If I come back to the admin, there you will find all the details, all the interaction which user have made. So right now I have only one user. I will register one more user. Just wait to show you. So this is what you will find. If you come back to the merchant, there you will find this is there. All of that looks great. If you come back to the storefront, there you will find the storefront created just now because we have taken the subscription and it's loading. This is the one, it's created and it's currently live. If you come back to the product, there you will find all the product which the storefront have uploaded. So you can simply see that. If you come back to the merchant and you can click on this and you will see all the transaction, all the messages which this particular merchant have asked you. So you have to open this particular merchant detail, and here we are. Now you can block this merchant and ask for more information. So from here you can block the merchant, but I'm on the same account, so I cannot do it because I will also log out from this because you have the admin level access. So there you can see, if you come back to the chat, they will find all the messages that merchant have sent you, the images which you can have a preview, the transaction which is there, links, the storefront, you will find the details about the storefront. You can unpublish if you will find out that they are selling some kind of not good product. If you come back to the team, there is only one member. We have this recurring model and we have this notification which you can check. So let's come back here and let's try to register with a different account. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here and log out. So here I'm in the signing page. Now I'm going to create a new account. So let's click on this create a account, and here I have to provide the details. So I've given this detail. Now click on this create merchant and it's going to create my account. It will send me an email. I have to simply verify that I got the email. Now click on this confirm email address and it's going to open into a new tab. So I'll simply close all of this open tab. And now I have to simply fill out the details about my business. So let me quickly do it. So this is what I have called to my business name, Pro Blockchain Developer, and you have to select the category. I'll go with this NFT Web3, pick the country. So I have given all of these details. If you want, you can provide the link of the website. So I'll simply come back here. Let's copy this, and that's what I can provide. So I hope this one is stopped. Yes. And that's what I can paste here. So currently it's raining. I hope you can hear the noise. Now click on this continue and it will be completed. This is completed. Now I will go back to the next stage. I can simply copy this one. Here I am in the next stage. Let's give the same name. Pick the date of birth. You can get the actual details. Document is going to be the same. Let's upload that. So I'll select this one. I'll select this. You have to give your actual document. Let's click on this finish. And this will be finished. And you will be logged into your dashboard. And here you are. Every single thing is empty. Now you have to set up your wallet. Take the subscription. That's all you can do. You can come back here and you can simply do that. Like I can say, hey. If you want, you can share your messages or whatever you can do. You can simply share. with the user, you can come back to your dashboard. You have to add your void address. So I'll simply come back here and let's add my void address. So I can add the same one, but you can pick any one. So I'll simply come back here. I can go with this. I can simply copy this address, and this is my test one. I'll simply click on this, and you can click on this add void and it will take you here, and you can add your void. You will come back to the merchant setting and you can simply add and click on the save, and this will be saved. So now your account is fully ready. If you want, you can generate the link very easily. Let me quickly generate one link so we can show you. And here you got it. I'll say payment link. You can select which you want to take. I want to take only in Polygon. You can give this and provide all the details. You can select the image. I'll go with this one. And I haven't taken the subscribe. I'll say get. Now you will find all the details. Let's take the payment in all of these places. And it's going to be a converted price. And that is all is there. USDT. Once you're done with that, you can click on this and you can create the account perfectly. So this is how the user will register. Now what I will do, I can also take the subscription if I want and upgrade my account. That is absolutely there. So it's a fresh account. Now what I will do, I'll simply log out and let's log out with the admin account. So let's click on this sign out and let me provide my email ID. By the way, if you have any question, you can contact me here. Let's give the password and hit enter. Once I will log in, you will find that I will log in to my dashboard and there I can see all the details. If I come back to my admin panel, there I see this particular user have just registered and perform all the actions. So if I come back to my admin panel, from there I can control it. Here I got it. I got two merchant. You can see the payment link. That's all is there. But if I come back to the merchants, there you will find the details about this merchant. So this is what we got. So this is the just now, which is the free account, and this merchant have upgraded account. I can click on this and here I will have all the detail. I can see the chat messages which I have. I can see the transaction link, support, every single thing is empty. So what I will come back here in the overview and I want to block this user. So I'll say need more document for KYC verification. You can ask any details. Okay, if you find out that the detail is not good, you can ask for more details. And I want to add this in the chat. So all we can do is to chat with that user. So I'll simply click on this block merchant, and this merchant is blocked. This merchant is blocked. Now he cannot able to have and use any one of our services. If you come back in the chat, you can ask here the more information. You can simply submit in the chat. That's all you can do. So this merchant is actually block. Now what I will do, I'll simply log out. So now we have to log in with the merchant account who we have blocked just now. So I've given my email and password. Let's hit enter and let's try to log in. The moment I will do log, you will find that your account is blocked. You need a KYC verification. So I can go back to my update my profile or chat, or I can click on this sign out. So I can click on this, go to chat where I can submit my document, and here you will find that your account is DApp and only these two options is available to you. You can go with your profile. There you can check all the details which you have provided and every single thing is going to be highlighted. So let's click on this and it's going to load all of this detail that your account is blocked, and you will find all of these details. You can simply upload the document, reconfigure it, or you can also share your document in the chat. So you can click on this and you can simply upload the images or the document which you have. I'm just uploading these images. You can click on this send and you can say copy this and provide all this information. You got the drill, and this is going to be available to the admin. So I'll simply click on the sign out. So I've given my password and email. Just log in and you will find that I'm connected with the admin account. I'll come back to the dashboard and there I can simply merchant, and there I can simply unblock after verifying the document which they have submitted. So you will find that it's blocked and I can click on that and you will find that it's there. I can have the complete details and the document which they have submitted. I can come back to the chat and I can see the document they have submitted, and if I satisfy with the details, I can simply unblock them. You can come back here and from here I can click on this unblock, and now this user is unblocked and start using our platform. I can also set the pro or the business to their profile, or I can make it to free. I can upgrade their subscription level, or I can downgrade the subscription level. If I click on this logout, if I log in with the user which we have just now unblocked, you will find that account is activated and every single thing is there. You will see the notification is looking absolutely perfect. That's all is there. That your account has unblocked, your block, that all is there perfectly. So I hope you have understood that how every single thing is going to come together. Looks perfect. Now come back to the API integration. So I'll simply click on this sign out. Let's log in to our main account. I'll give my password and I will log into my account. And I got it. We can come back to the API key and now we can start integrating with the API key and take the payment. So this is the two API key I have created. I'll create one more. So what I will do for the API integration, come back to our code, and this is running absolutely fine. Make sure this should be running as it is. Let's close this one and let me make this one, create another terminal. Let's draw the write up here. So right now you will find that I'm in the main directory. Now we have to get inside this directory because this is a separate e-commerce websites. If I show you my Node version once again, this is the exact one I'm using. Let's clear it up. If I type cd e-commerce app, you will find that I'm in this directory. Inside this directory, if I show you my Node version, I'm using the exact one. Okay, so looks perfect. So this is the one I have. Now what we have to do, first we have to do the installation of the packages which we have inside this. If I come back to packages file, we have to install. So let's type npm I, hit enter, and you will find that it started installing. Just wait. Make sure this should be running. Our payment gateway should be running, then we can able to build the connection and take the payment. So just a moment, soon the installation will complete. Then we're going to do the configuration of our environment variable because we have to generate our API key and that's what we have to provide. We have to also generate our schema models and the credential for the Supabase. And here we got the installation. Again, you are getting this warning, simply ignore that one. Now I'll simply clear it up. Don't need to delete this one, simply minimize it. You can do it from here or you can do it from here. This will minimize. If you want to reopen in Mac, you can simply type control backtick, it's going to open. And I can simply close control backtick, it's going to close it. So now we can come back here in the environment variable and we have to get each one of this one by one. So first we have to get this Supabase. So save it. Now come back here. Come back to the browser. I'll simply do one thing. I'll simply open, close this one. And this is the main one. I'll simply keep it as it is. Let's come back here. This one is fine. I'll click on this. I'll come back to the project section. Now I'll create another one. And let's call this e-commerce app. Give the password. And I've created this another project. Make sure to select as it is. Click on this. And it's going to create a next project. So we got this two project. If you come back here, you got this two project. This one is our payment gateway and this one is our e-commerce. Both are separate project. If you already have your website e-commerce, you can simply include in that. So I'll simply click on this to open and now I have to get the credential. Do exactly the same thing. Let's come back to the code and that's what I will provide first. Now let's come back to the browser once again and this time we have to get our public and secret legacy copy. Let's quickly get it, provide it here. Now we have to get the second one, copy and paste here. So we got our credential. Now we have to activate our Supabase. Simply copy that one, entire code, and simply come back here, go back to the SQL editor, paste here and run this. So this is our database for our e-commerce. It's already success. Now you can come back here. You will find that here we got it. Looks perfect. All the data you will find when the user will interact with your e-commerce platform. Perfect. So this is fine. I can come back to my core editor. Let's close this one. We have got this. Now let's try to get our API key from our payment gateway platform. And let's come here and let's try to generate one. I'll say click on this. And it's going to create an empty one. So it's has no name. I can simply click on this revoke and it's going to revoke. So you can delete the API key. This is how you can do it. So it's revoked successfully. Now if I want to create, I'll say e-commerce app and I have to give this space so it can not give me this red warning. Now I can click on this and it's going to create my API key. Got it? Now I can simply copy that one. Now let's come back to my core editor and that's what I have to provide here. This is my API key from our payment gateway. And here you have to provide the embedded one if you want to embed this payment integration in your website. So let's come back here. We already have that. So we already created this one. So I'll come back to the embedded one. So here we got the embedded one. Now you can come back here and you will find it's loading. It's going to pull it out, all the data, and you're going to simply copy that embedded link. We got it. Now here you will have this, copy that one And that's what you can simply embed. I want to do the same thing for all these three, but you can create a separate for card, button, inline, you can do that. But I'll go with the same one. Perfect. So far so good. All the details we have provided for our e-commerce looks great. Now I'll close this one. Close this one, open up our terminal. We have already done the installation perfectly. Now we can start the application. So if you come back here, this is the command we have to execute. Dev. Type npm run dev, hit enter, and it's going to start our application on localhost 3000. So this one is running on 3000 and this one is running on 3001, which is a completely different port, a different domain. So simply copy that one. Now come back here, open a new tab, paste the URL, hit enter, and it's going to open our application on localhost 3000. So finally our e-commerce is live. Now we can start interacting. By the way, this is a complete separate project. If you want, you can check here, you can come back to the blockchain coder and you can watch this video in which I have explained that how you can simply take the payment. So if you come back here, this is a totally separate project. So make sure to watch this one in which I have explained that how you can launch your own e-commerce, and that's what I have used to do the integrations. You can watch this one. So that's what is opening and I can simply create my account. And let's do the setup. So far looking great. Now we have to create our account here in the e-commerce. So I'll simply click on the sign up. So I have given the password. Now click on this create account and it's going to send me an email. And finally the email is sent. I have to verify my account link and it's going to open in your new tab. And you will find that here you have logged in. This is not an error. If you reload the page, it's going to be gone. So it's there. Now I can click on the sign in. Our account is created successfully. Email ID, let's give the password and hit enter. And I will be logged into my account perfectly. Welcome. If I click on this right now, you will find that I don't have the admin access. So I want to access this platform as an admin so I can upload my product. Then I can show you how we can buy it. So right now it's not there. So you can come back to the database and you will find the user is there. If you come back to the address, you will find this is the user is there. Okay, I have to get this user, not address. And there you will find that this is the one user I have registered. So right now it has all of this information. Now I want to have this user as a currently it has the access of role customer, but I want to give the access of admin. So I'll click on this edit row, and from here I can change the role. So I'll go with super admin. Then I will have the access of the admin panel and upload my product. So now it's done. Come back here. Now you can click on this, you will find this admin panel is visible. You can click on this, it will come back to the admin panel and you can upload the product. You can upload all the product. Right now you will find this one user is there in our database. You will have the product. Right now there's no product. You can see the categories, there is no category. You can see the orders. Right now we don't have any orders. Check the users. You can check the one user we have, which is a super admin. You can check the promotion where you can create a coupon code. So I would highly encourage you to come back here and watch this video where I have explained extensively. Again, I'm not going to repeat the same thing because this is the exact website we have used. So make sure to watch this one. You will understand that how you can simply use this one. Analytical part you have the review. Perfect. You can see approve, pending, reject. That's all is there. Now let's come back to the product and let's try to create a product. You can upload or you can simply add it manually. So click on this and click on this add product and it's going to give you all this details. So I'll say blockchain coder. This is going to be the URL. I want to make this active. You can select the SQL. You can give the description. So I'll simply come back here and I can pick this one as well. Let's take this as information. Okay, sorry. I'll say description again, short description. This one is the large description. You can give as many brief as you want. I'm going with this exact details. You can select the price. So I want to set the price is going to be very low because I don't have much fun and I'm not providing any comparison in the price. Make sure to watch that video. You will understand. Like you can watch this video, you will understand how we have built the logic, how we can set the comparing price, how we can provide the discount. That's all you can do. So that's what I've given. I can upload my product. So you can go with this. Let's go with the shoes. Click on this open and it's going to upload. You can upload as many product you want. I can simply go and I can add multiple product. You can add multiple product if you have. That's all you can upload. So this is going to be the main one. Now I want to select the category. I'll go with, let's say, man, and you can select the type and variant. So I'm going to be black and I want to add the supply is going to be 200 in stock. If you want to add more variant, I'll say medium. This one is going to be, let's say, blue, and you can select the blue color. whatever clubber you have, and I want to say it has a supply of 50. So make sure you watch that video, you will understand. I want to give the tag, I'll say men. You can add multiple tag, and I want to make this feature or new arrival. I want to keep it in all the places, and you can give also SEO tag. So this is what I have provided. Now click on this, create product, and it's going to create the product. Here it's created and it's added. If you want to view or edit, delete, you can do that. So let's click on this, edit, and you will be edited. You can edit this one. You can come back to the product. You can also have the live preview on the website. So just wait, it's opening, and let's minimize this one. It's not an error. I'll simply open this, and you'll find that it's open. It's not an error. So you'll find it's open, and we have all of this details. You can come back to all product. You will find that it's going to reflect in all product. It's there. You can do the filtration. That's all is there. You can click on this, and it will come back to the checkout page. And now you're ready to make the payment. You can pick blue, black. So I have this black, in which I have this. I can take only one. Let's click on this. You will get this buy button as well. So let's click on this, and it's telling me to select the size. I'll go with this blue and click on this. It has 200 stock. Click on this add, and here I will have this option. I'll make on the big screen so we can see. I can simply full checkout card. Let's click on this process to checkout, and I can increase the quantity and delete the quantity. That's all I can do. Let's click on this process, and it's processing to the checkout page. Now I have to fill out all these details. If I have the coupon card, I can simply provide, I can get more discounts. Let's provide all this. I did all the details. Now click on the save, and I want to go with the free. If I want to take the standard, it's going to charge me more. So let's click on this, and it's going to take the final stage. So now it will give me these three options. So I can pay in Ethereum, Binance, or Polygon. So if I select Ethereum, it's going to fill out the details, and I don't have Ethereum in my wallet. You have to pay this much in dollar. It's going to do automatic conversion. So I don't have Ethereum. I'm going to pay it, and it will take me right away. I'll select this poll, and let's try to make the payment. So here I got it. Now I will take out my phone. So I've taken out my phone. I'll simply open my camera. Let me scan. And here we are making the payment on our e-commerce website. You will find that it's giving me this, filling out all the details, the transaction, the amount, every single thing is there. Now let's click on this confirm. And the transaction is going to take place. The moment the transaction will happen, the order would be placed and the payment would be configuration. So right now you will find that the payment is complete in our wallet, and it's verifying our transaction. You can also click on this hosted on the checkout to see the transaction in the live mode, and the transaction is happening. So it's doing the verification. You can also find the details once the verification will be completed. So we have added a waiting period, and it's going to simply reflect soon. So you will find the payment is, and here we have the transaction is completed and we made the payment. If you come back here, the checkout is done, your order is placed. You can simply view, track your order, and you will come back here and you will find the details about the payment you have bought, and you can see the invoice and all. That's all you can manage on the e-commerce side. You can simply download in the invoice. If you come back here, you will find the payment is completed here, and you can see the details. I'll close this one. If I come back to my dashboard, there you will find the payment I have just received from the e-commerce, and you can see I have logged out. And once I will log in, I will come back to my dashboard, and you will find just now we have made the payments for payment. If you come back here, you will see where the payment came. It came from our thread market order, which is, this is the platform, the e-commerce from where we got the payment. If you come back here, you can open that. You can see the detail about the customer, and the invoice is also generated. Here we can come back to the order section, and then we'll find the details. The invoice is generated, the notification is also activated, and here we are loading the data, and it's formatting into the invoice format and pulling out all the filtration model. And here we got it, the transaction, the detail about the user and the client, the void address. You can click on this. So here we got the invoice. You can take a printout and you can share with them. Perfect. So I hope you have understood all the feature we have provided, how the API integration will work, how you can take the payment from your e-commerce website, how you can configure that. That's all is there. So this is the one in which we have taken the payment. I click on this analytical part, and I can get the details that currently you will find that all the tracking of the API call is happening. So we have made total 18 requests. Success rate is 100%, 13 currently. When we have made the last call, you will find the payment. That's all is there. If you come back to the notification, you will find that you have received the payment from the website. So every single thing is working fine. This one is the most industry ready payment gateway which you can launch. You can allow the user to embed in their website, whether it's a link, embedded form, or API integration. That's all is there. So I hope you have understood what are the feature and functionality we have provided. All the resources, final source code is already given. So there is a link, click on that, come back to the blockchain and download the final source code and just do the setup in 5 minutes and test every single feature. So if you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely try to help in that. You can start your business and start making the money. So that's the only thing for mine. If you have any question, just let me know and take the final source code and start building. With that, I'm ending this video. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.